Watching that video in full speed as that minivan, as you saw in front of a grocery store out in Cincinnati, plowed through a couple of folks, one being a target and the other just being a guy. And it's hard to watch. So let's get to some details of what happened and how absolutely minor of an issue this was that led to all of this. This woman who was driving the van, she was revealed, her name is Taah'viya Chapman. She's 24 years old. She had dropped off her boyfriend, Jawon Lunsford, at this Kroger grocery store on August 31st. And while he was inside the store, Deters, who's one of the detectives I think said, Chapman went through Lunsford's phone and found what she considered to be inappropriate texts between her sister, and her boyfriend who was in the store. Chapman then used her van to hit Lunsford as he walked out. It's like she was waiting for him when she was prepared to do this within however many minutes. So walking in front of Kroger at the time, as Khalid was an innocent bystander. His name was Christopher Griffith. He was 58 years old and he suffered injuries when Chapman hit him, which led to his death at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, and that's according to Hamilton County Coroner's Office. She took this 3-ton vehicle and plowed into him and plowed into Christopher Griffith, who was the innocent man walking with a cane across that crosswalk. Her boyfriend only suffered a broken leg, not that that's an only, but versus the man who died. He suffered a broken leg in the aftermath. And by the way, in case you can tell whatever else was happening here, she plowed through, crashed the car, couldn't drive it anymore. I'm not sure if that was the plan or not, driving over an entire post to get to him, which might have been what saved his life. But she then has an infant daughter inside of the car as well. So details on that. While Chapman was out of the vehicle, she left her and Lunsford's 8-month-old daughter in the car. Her car was disabled, is what Deters explained. She exited the vehicle, leaving her 8-month-old baby in the car, and proceeds to go to her boyfriend, who's on the ground, and start beating him after he had been run over by the car. So Jackson, these are the charges that she's looking at, partially because she left her child in the car. Deters said that the grand jury chose to indict her on child endangerment charges, first off for driving like that with the kid in the car, on top of the charges of aggravated murder, felonious assault, and attempted murder. And she now possibly faces life in prison because her boyfriend was sending inappropriate texts to her sister.
It's called take your toys and go to another sandbox. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that. I mean, obviously this is like the most extreme example, but a lot of people, they do all this retaliation and they try to make, somebody, they do all types of stuff, and really you just need to separate yourself, and eventually you'll get over it. It's you can't let your identity be that defined by somebody else. But she absolutely should be in prison for a very long time, because I mean that was just like, not only did you run over those people and kill somebody, but you had an infant in the car with you, so again, just if you find out somebody cheating or something, deal with it. But just if it's like that, then just. There's millions of people out here. You'll be all right.
Yeah, it's devastating. I feel really bad for the victim's family, one who did die. She also lost custody of that kid. So again, what's this child going to grow up to have to deal with an experience in his or her life?